Good morning. How are you today? How are you? Are you okay? Where are the girls? Where are the boys? Okay. Today, my babies, we are going to discuss something that is new, something that we never did discussed before. We are going to experiment something that is new. I did display a table. I set a table for you that we will see something that we are going to learn about today. Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Let's come. Let's come to this table. Come and sit in this table what I displayed for you. There are so many things. Are they splashed? What is in here? What do you see?
Soil.
Yes, there is soil in this table. We see soil in this table. But do you see that we have different labels in the soil?
Yes.
That means today we are going to learn about soil and the different types of soil. I have a chart here. This chart shows a loam soil and a sandy soil and clay soil. I made it simple for you. This is a loam soil. I have a loam soil here. Same as loam soil. I have a sandy soil in between. And here is my sandy soil in between. Also, I have a clay soil. And then there is a clay soil. And also, this is a clay soil. How do we see the difference? This is a clay, this is a loam, this is a sandy. How do we see? Do you want to know?
Yes.
Okay. I want you guys to go back and sit down so that we are going to discuss about these types of soil. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, first of all, tell me, what is soil? How can you define soil? Tell me anything that you can think. How can you define soil? Yes, Ayabong, how can you define soil? How about you, Oriabete? How about you? How can you define soil? You know what? Those answers are very correct. They are very correct. All of those answers, they are very correct. Soil, if we define soil, it is the dirt of the earth. And then if we see the soil outside, we see the soil and it has different colors. And this soil, we can use it with different purposes. And what are those purposes? First of all, okay, let's hear from you guys. What do you think, my beautiful learners, soil is used for? What do you think? Tell me. Okay. True. We use soil to build the buildings. We use soil to build strong foundation of our houses. We use soil to build the blocks so that we can build the houses. Though this soil can be used and mixed with different chemicals so that the foundation can be strong. But the core, it is the soil. We also use this soil to plant. What do we plant? What do we plant in this area? Anyone who can tell me, what do our parents, our grannies, our sisters do plant in this area? The food that's in our soil that does come out. Anyone? Our parents, our grannies, our aunts, our sisters, they plant different kinds of food. As you were saying, they plant amadumbe, they plant sweet potatoes, they plant potatoes, actual potatoes, they plant maize, they plant different kinds of food. And remember, food is a need to a human being. Food is a need to a person. All of us in this world, we need food so that we can survive. Soil helps us to produce food. You see in my table, I have beans. This is beans. If I can take this bean and put it here, not softly like this, our parents, they use other resources to plant so that they can put the seed in the soil, and then they use this water to water there so that the plants will grow up, so that the food will be there for us to eat. So does any one of you maybe know how to plant? Have you ever been planting before? Okay, look, this is a loam soil. I want you to do something very small. I want you to close your eyes. After you are done closing your eyes, I want you to think something. Okay, close your eyes now. I'm also closing mine. Can you close yours?
Yes.
Well, you can't see me if you're closing yours. Close your eyes. Thank you. I want you to imagine yourself holding a softy and a fluffy thing. Did you imagine yourself?
Yes.
Okay, open your eyes. Same as the loam soil. Loam soils feel softy and it feels fluffy. This soil is very good if you're going to plant food. This soil in this area we are living in right now, if you're going to look at it, it's light brown. It's ranging from light brown to brown. The color of the soil, the loam soil. It doesn't drain the water very well because maybe the water just stand on top of it, but slowly but surely it does drain the water. That is the loam soil. And again, I want you to close your eyes. Can you close your eyes again?
Yes.
I'm closing mine already. Please close your eyes. Okay, now I want you to try to imagine yourself. You are holding something that is hard, like a sandpaper. Did you feel it on your imagination?
Yes.
Okay, open your eyes. Now, that feeling can feel like sandy soil. This soil, if you feel it, it's hard. And this soil has tiny, tiny, tiny particles. What is a tiny, tiny, tiny particles? Do you know that? Do you know it? Okay, you don't know, right? Okay, let me ask you something. Have you ever saw your mother cooking rice?
Yes.
She takes the rice out of maybe her bucket or container, and then he fills a pot with this rice. Did you saw the rice? It was very, 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 very small. Very, very, very small. Did you saw that?
Yes.
When we say tiny, tiny things, we mean very, 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 very small things that are tiny, like that rice you did see from your mother while she was cooking. Can you take your time and count a single rice?
No.
Of course, because they are very tiny. You won't and have an equal number of the rice on time. It can take a very, 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 very long hours or days to count that rice. Same as sandy soil, it has tiny, tiny, tiny particles. It quickly absorbs water because it has tiny particles. Ne? And this soil, we can find the soil where? Have you ever saw the soil before?
Yes.
Where did you saw? Okay. Me, I did see the soil in beaches and rivers. you can find sandy soil there, or in the sea. And the loam soil, we can find the loam soil maybe at the backyard, maybe at the river, backyard at your home. We can find loam soil. And then sandy soil, we can find sandy soil in the beaches, in the sea. It is where you can find sandy soil. Even you can even find sandy soil maybe in the sites where people build houses, because they also uses this soil. And then lastly, we have clay soil. This soil, it is very a dark brown soil, and this soil, it has hard particles. If I say hard, they are not tiny, but they can split and see and count them. They are the particles of the soil. And this clay soil can be used maybe if at home you have a muddy area, and put there the clay soil so that you can walk on top of it without getting yourself muddy, or the cars. This is a clay soil. So what do you think, or which soil do you think here we can use to plant? Tell me. Okay. We said, what is soil? All right. Do you still remember which soil has tiny particles? Do you still remember? Okay, thank you. Let me ask again. Which soil can you use, or can people or other adults can use to build the houses? Do you still remember?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You were listening very carefully and attentively. Thank you very much, my children. Thank you so much. So I want you guys to do a small activity. I will remove these labels and remove this one, and also remove this one. Here I have flashcards. Here are my flashcards. This one has a clay soil. It's written clay soil, sandy, and loam. I want you, a single person, come and take one flashcard, and then she or he is going to display it on the correct soil, on the correct one. I want you guys to see if you were listening to me. I want you guys to see if you know the colors, the different kinds of these soils, the sand one, the loam, and the clay one. I want to see. Okay, let's come. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So now we're going to do a small activity. We are going to take this bead, and we're going to use each soil. We are going to have 3 groups. One group will plant this bean in this soil. One group to this one, and the last group to this one. You're going to dig it in and put inside 2 or 3 beans, and then you're going to water, and we are going to take each container and put it there on the window where the sun is exposed to the class, so that it can get enough sunlight. After 2 weeks, we are going to see which of these soils can fastly grow those beans that you are going to plant. Ne?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now let's do it. Oh, you are finished. You are done. Group A, you are done. Okay, I have worksheets here. In this worksheet, there is soil types. You're going to take your crayons and color, each soil with different colors that you were taught. And then you're going to tell me the texture. If we say texture, how does it feel? And then you're going to say, does the soil observes firstly water? Yes or no here. Okay, so take these worksheets. You can take these worksheets. Go and sit down. We are going to wait for those who are still doing their activities on growing those beans. Ne? Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you.